Hello, everyone. My name is Kim, and it is like 9 something in the morning, and it is December the 21st. Actually, a few days before Christmas, and I want to say Merry Christmas to everyone ahead of time. But I am doing this video because I am going to do a low carb lifestyle change, or ketogenic, or keto, however you want to call it. I did it back at the beginning of the year. I stopped like in February. I lost like a total of like 25 pounds, and for some odd reason I just went back to eating all of the sweets and things like that. I am a sweet junkie. So I just packed on the weight, and then shortly after that, the pandemic hit. And from there, like in June, I noticed knee pain, and I had lost the appetite and everything. But on my job, I got tested, every 2 weeks now, which is every week, for the COVID-19. But when I went to my doctor, it was not that. It was, I guess, the weight gain, because I gained like over 20 some more pounds. And I guess, like I said, it was the weight gain, and also it was arthritis in my right knee. But since then, I have still been eating like crazy, and I gained more weight, and I've been just in pain. Taking Tylenol. I've been taking the doctor gave me some medication for pain like that. I've been taking it, and also I've been taking these Tylenols 8 hours. I take them like 2 pills twice a day. They already 650 milligrams per tablet, and I take a total of 4, 2 each time, like in the morning, and then 2 at bedtime. Most of the time at bedtime, but I be in so much pain, and I'm stiff throughout the night. I just hurt, and I was like, I have to get this weight down. So I am starting now. I know it's going to be hard. Like I said, I'm a sweet junkie. I love all kinds of sweets. I get the gumball gum and eat all day long. I chew on them. Sodas, I drink Mountain Dews. Pepsis, I drink 24 ounces at maybe 2 of those a day, maybe 3. And I love sweets, cakes, and cookies, and ice creams, and things like that. So I said I got to do something different, or it's just going to get worse. I'm going to be right here and I can't walk. So on this morning, I am starting. I have my water here. It's, my water. I don't normally drink a lot of water, so here's my water. I'm going to drink, I want to drink at least maybe 4 or 5 of these a day. I do have a larger bottle that I will get, more water in, but my aim is to just drink more water, because I will not drink water like that. And then this is my food. I'm gonna just turn it around. I have made some egg muffin, and what's inside of it is cheese, and my red peppers, green peppers, and onions, and that's it. And then I got some turkey sausage. I don't eat pork, so this turkey sausage. So and for snack, if I was a sweet junkie, I will do I do have some peanuts. I didn't find any almonds yesterday, and I do have some sugar-free Jell-O that I will be eating. And for tonight, I think I'm gonna just make a salad. I got some turkey bacon I'm gonna put in there, some boiled eggs, and my onions and things like that. So I will eat that. But I just wanted to let you all know I am going to try to start this because I have to get some weight down. My energy level is so low. I'm in pain. I can't clean up and move around like I want to. So it has really gotten worse. So I just pray that I could continue to get the weight down to feel better. For the most part of it it's the weight as well, but that's not my primary. I am in pain. Just to be honest with you, I am in so much pain. So I want to get the pain down. And like I said, the weight it is a big factor as well, because after a while I'm going to be so big I can't do anything. So I just want to let you all see this. And so hopefully, you enjoy what I bring to you, okay? All right, and thank you. Everyone have a great day, or whatever part of the world you're in, but most of all, sweetheart, be safe. So, okay, so as I did earlier today, this is the December the 21st, and it is a kind of late lunch. I have eaten almost all of it. But this is my salad, and I had the Italian dressing to eat with it, and I just did a couple of tablespoons. See, 2 tablespoons total carbs, 5 grams of carb, and so you do have 4 grams of added sugars. So this is the lightest. And the only other one I do have some other versions of it, and I do have a ranch, classic ranch. Let me see, I didn't use this, but the label, it says 2 tablespoons, and this is a total of 2 grams. So this would have been less carbs in it, so I probably should have used this one instead of the Italian, but either way I didn't use a whole lot of it. But this is the salad. This is what I had for lunch, and I did have a sugar-free jello, instant jello, not instant but already made jello for my snack, and a handful of peanuts. So I will have for lunch, dinner tonight, I would do some cauliflower grits and some shrimps, sauteed shrimps. So I look forward to this day one. Day one is down. This is Monday, December the 21st. Okay, thank you. So it is actually around 7 something, and this is my dinner for this evening. I did say I was going to do some shrimps with cauliflower grits, but I decided not to. I had run out and do some things, so I went to Gardner's and I got some collards and some cabbages and some baked chicken dark meat, and I am drinking a Pepsi, 0 sugar. And I know it's still, regardless, sodas are not good, but to help with me, because I drink so many regular sodas during the daytime. So as you see, it's 0 carbs, no sugar, nowhere. So this will help. Some people do the diet soda, but I'm not doing it any. But this, and I'm gonna eventually go ahead and cut that out. So I just want to give you my dinner for tonight, and I probably eat a little bit of Breyer's chocolate, low carb ice cream, or just a little bit. I'm trying to do better. It used to be worse than this, but this is day one, and so far day one is down. I did get a little hungry, but it wasn't like overwhelming. I haven't experienced any headaches or anything like that so far. I would probably give that maybe tomorrow or day 3, maybe 3 to 5, day 3 through 5, where I would start experiencing that. So I just want to show you that. And I also picked up, I went to Walmart too, and they did have the week one. I did pick up this carb counter, a carb lean tortillas. It's actually 4 net carbs in there. Let me see. So here's the nutritional facts on the back. Got total fat 1, and it said total carbs 15 grams, but you know the net carbs, you take out the fiber, and if it have any sugars or alcohol, sugar in it, you subtract that from the total carbs. So you know, you subtract that, and that's what you get. So it's 15 carbs, and then you subtract 11, and it give you 4 net carbs. So it's 4 net carbs per 1 tortilla. And these are, I want to try the cut carbs, but I'm going to try these too. This is what I'm going to actually make my lasagna with, in the place of the noodles. So I would do like when you do your layer of lasagna noodles, I'll do that, and then my meat and cheese, then I do a layer like that. I'm gonna make a small one just for me, just in case I don't like it. So I want to try it out, and, you know, just a substitute for the regular pasta. Okay, so that's my dinner for tonight. Okay. Good morning, everyone. This is day 2 of my keto lifestyle, and this is my breakfast. It is 8:36, and this is a piece of turkey sausage that I cooked grilled yesterday, and then some eggs and cheese in a tortilla carb net. It's carb smart, and it's only like 4 net grams for this 1 tortilla. So this is my breakfast for this morning, and I have my water. So this is day 2, and this is my breakfast. Okay, thank you. And also some items that I did not film for my day 2, the 22nd. I did a power menu bowl from Taco Bell. Normally comes in it, like you could get the chicken or the steak, but it also comes with lettuce. It comes with black beans, rice, tomatoes, and like a guacamole sauce or sour cream. But I always get, well, I did get the black beans and no rice, and I don't care for tomatoes, so I didn't have the tomatoes, but I did ask them to add some steak to that, so they did add some steak. So what was in my power menu bowl was the steak and the chicken, the lettuce, and the guacamole sauce with this sour cream. So I had that for lunch, and it's really good. So I will probably have it again, if not before the weekend, or on the weekend I will. But I will try to make sure I do a picture of that so that you can see that, because if you have the rice and beans in there, I want to say that was a total of 50 carbs in just that one setting. That's a lot of carbs. But I, you know, like I said, I took the beans. I did not have the beans nor rice added. So that was in for my lunch. And also I didn't film that my snack for that day. I did have a pack of the, you know, single pack of the ranch flavored tuna, and a handful of roasted salted almonds, and also a sugar-free Jell-O cup. For some odd reason, I was at work on that day and I was extremely hungry for some odd reason. So, you know, I did have that. And sometimes I also do have another snack that I go to, and I will show you that, which is these peanuts. These are the classic ones. You know, you can only have a few of these because of, you know, I don't know if you can see that. I don't know if you know, but the total carb are like 5 grams, and that's for 1 ounce. So I just do a handful of those. That's another healthy snack that I will have sometimes. So that is what I had for lunch that I did not film, and also for my snack that I had. I didn't do anything for after breakfast. I didn't do a snack, so I didn't do anything for that. So this is my day 2. Good morning, everyone. This is day 3 on Wednesday, the 23rd of December, and I didn't take a picture of or do a video of my food because it was actually leftovers from the night before. The night before it was the shrimps and cauliflower grits. So I had that for breakfast, and also my husband cooked me some eggs and cheese to go along with that. So I had some eggs and cheese to go along with that, and I had to drink. I had a 12-ounce can of zero sugar Pepsi. I know, I'm trying to break that because even before I started doing keto, I was drinking regular sodas with my breakfast in the morning. So I told you it was like an addiction to sodas and sweets. But I did. That's what I had for my breakfast, and then for my snack, I had some coffee, and in the coffee had some sugar-free caramel syrup with I sweetened it with some monk fruit sweetener and some heavy whipping cream. I will show you that one day, and it was quite tasty. So I will show you those one day, because I'm not a big coffee fan, but I will have, like, if I got that sweet tooth, I will have that some mornings. Now, before I started doing the keto, I would do the regular creamer and things like that, but now I'm doing it with the sugar free and everything. And also, for lunch I did a glucerna shake, which is one of these right here, and this one is actually the rich chocolate, and this is actually for diabetics. They will have these. It's a carb steady. So I replaced my lunch and had this. So it's kind of like it has actually 16 total grams of carbs, but you subtract the fiber, and that's 6 grams. So I have these every now and then. They are really, really sweet to me. I don't know if it's because I have cut out the regular sweets, or they just got a sweetener, but they taste pretty good. I was kind of leery about these before, but I actually did try these before I even started trying to do the keto. But they taste pretty well. So I have these every now and then. I may do it as a snack, or I will replace a whole meal as I did on today. So this was my lunch meal replacement. And I had these peanuts. I had a handful of peanuts for a snack. So that's what I had. Okay. So, all right. For my dinner, I did a steak and cheese wrap with ranch dipping. Instead of using the bread, I just used tortilla wraps. Well, good morning. It's Christmas Eve morning, and it's about almost 10 o'clock. And this is what I'm having for breakfast. This is my turkey bacon, my eggs and cheese, and we just went on ahead and made a dessert, but I just wanted to try it out. But I guess I call it strawberry delight. And This is actually day 4 of me doing a low carb keto diet. This is how I made the strawberry delight. I use a cup of heavy whipping cream, and I put it in some of this sugar-free jello and some strawberries. So what you do, put it all of it in a hand blender, and you also use a few drops of vanilla, pure vanilla extract, and you put it in a blender or processor, and you blend it for about a minute or two. It's fluffy up like that, kind of like a whipped cream consistency. And then you just cut up the strawberries and put the strawberries on top of it, and then that's a sugar-free dessert. So this is my 4th day on keto, and this is my breakfast. Thank you. Hello, I'm back. I am back with my snack. I don't have a picture of it, but I just did a cheese string and a 0 sugar Mountain Dew, a 12-ounce can. So that was my snack. For lunch, I actually didn't have anything for lunch so I didn't do a lunch for today. And then I didn't even do another snack after my lunch because I wasn't hungry. So, you know, I didn't do anything for that. But I will show you what I had for my dinner. I think I did a video. Also, I will do the dinner. Hi everyone, this is Christmas Eve night. I have cooked over majority of my dinner. I'm not doing a whole lot. Like I said, I did 2 versions of lasagna. I did my husband's lasagna, and this is my lasagna, and it's made instead of the noodles, lasagna noodles. It was made with the carb counter or low carb tortillas. So I just did the same way as you would do a lasagna. So I haven't tasted it. I'm gonna see how it tastes. And I do have some angel eggs. I don't call them devil eggs, I call them angel eggs. And I made them for my son, which I used the sugar-free relishes in there. So I just did it that way. So this is my dinner for tonight. And then this morning, I actually did make this, but I never ate. I just taste like 2 teaspoons, but for tonight I'm going to eat it with my dinner. So this is day 4 on the low carb keto, and I said I wasn't going to weigh myself until like after a month, but I did just weigh myself after I took my shower today, and I have dropped 8 pounds, but I know it's fluid, a lot of fluid. So so far it is working. I do feel a lot better, but I'm still aching. My legs still ache. So I just want to show you all my food for this evening, okay? Everyone have a great evening, and most of all, sweethearts, be safe. Merry Christmas, everyone. This is Christmas morning, and I have a very weird combination of food for this morning. I didn't have the taste for regular eggs, scrambled eggs and cheese, or however, no turkey bacon or no turkey sausage. I didn't have the taste for that. I was actually going to make me or tortilla wrap, but my husband ate my last piece of carb counter bread or low carb tortilla wrap. So I just came up with something. This is tuna, ranch tuna. It is like 1 total carbs for a package. It's those package. I should have showed you the package. And that is my keto Jiffy cornbread. And I do have some angel eggs. As I said, I made some for my son. For actually today, like I said, I do have a very weird combination of food this morning. I just do something together because many times I don't want breakfast or regular breakfast food, and I will throw something together. And also, I don't know why I put this sugar-free grape jam on the side, but that's sugar-free grape jam by Smucker's. I just stick it on there. I don't know why, because the Jiffy cornbread is already sweet. But this is my combination for breakfast. And I have no idea what I will eat later on. I may just have a glucerna shake, and I will show you that as well before I eat my dinner, because I did do some turkey wings, and I have some cooked green salad, and I will have that for dinner on today. So I will come back later and show you my Christmas Day dinner, and I'll show you what I have for snack as well. Okay, Merry Christmas. About 3 o'clock, and I am starving. I am so hungry. So this is my I don't know, this after lunch. I didn't eat any lunch, so I guess this is my lunch dinner. I don't know, but this is the turkey wing and salad and my keto Jiffy cornbread muffin, and I about to dig in and enjoy. So all right. Hi everyone, I'm back to close out Christmas Day or Christmas night with my meals. I did, you saw what I ate for my Christmas dinner, and I ate that around 3 o'clock today. I haven't had anything else to eat as far as a meal, but around 7 o'clock I did for snack. What I did have was a Breyers Carb Smart fudge ice cream, and it's like 5 net carbs. I had that, and then I had a handful of peanuts, and I drank some water. So I think I'm going to close the night out with that. I'm not hungry. I think I'm more thirsty, so I've been drinking water, and to just kind of conquer that, because I'm not, like I said, I'm not hungry. But I just wanted to let you all know what I finished out my Christmas Day with. So I hope everyone has enjoyed their Christmas Day with family and friends, and I hope everyone has stayed safe during this time. I will do a video for the weekend, see what I come up for the weekend. I know I will do probably some leftover tomorrow, but I just wanted to let you know that I hope you are getting some from my videos and some inspirations. But I will talk to you later. So most of all, everyone have a good night, good evening, good morning, or whatever part of the world you're in. But most of all, sweethearts, be safe. This is my breakfast: avocado toast, turkey bacon, eggs, and cheese. And I had this pineapple coconut zero carbs drink. It do have 10 calories per container, and I think it do say carbs 3. But this is a leftover dinner from Christmas, so this is all I had. And this is what I had for breakfast: my turkey wrap. It had lettuce, mayonnaise, Dijon mustard, and I just wrapped it up, and that was my breakfast for this morning. Hi, okay, so also for the 27th, which was Sunday, I had my breakfast, which was the turkey tortilla you seen in the previous video or picture. And for snack, I actually did this lucerne. I did this chocolate one, and it has 15 grams of protein, 6 grams of fiber, and 180 calories, and it's carb steady and helps manage blood sugars. And this flavor is rich chocolate. So you can use this as a meal replacement or a snack. But it is, I don't, it's for diabetics, and I am a diabetic. But looking at the carbs, this container is a 10 ounce, and ooh, I don't drop it. Ooh, excuse me. It's a 10 ounce, and it has a total carb of 16 grams and fiber 6. So you take out the fiber if you're doing net carbs, and this is a total of 10 grams for this one bottle. And if you're trying to stay within 20 grams of carbs a day, this will take up half of your carbs. But I did go ahead and have this as my meal replacement. So it was a snack after, not too long after, about 2 hours after breakfast, and also my lunch, because I didn't do lunch. But later on the evening, I did do this because I had got fairly kind of hungry. Like I said, I don't eat pork, so I did the chicken Vienna sausage. And this is total carbs, if you can see that, it's less than 1 gram, and that is and the serving size is 4 sausages, and about 7 sausages come in this container. So I'll say at least about 1 carb. This was about 1 carb, and I had this as my snack. So it, you know, I did kind of do a lot too for my Sunday meal, and I also had a Carb Zero sugar-free or sugar-free 12-ounce can of Pepsi. So that was my snack slash lunch, and my second snack before dinner. So I will be showing you my dinner. Hi, this is my dinner to end my day 7th week of my meals. That is broccoli. I sauteed it, and, or no, I steamed it, and put my seasoning, my salt, pepper, garlic pepper, onion powder, and then once I finish, I just put some turkey bacon on it. I crumbled it up, and I put some cheese and some sour cream on it. And this right here is a recipe I got off of TikTok. This is some diced chicken, and it's called, she called it a creamy cream cheese chicken, ranch chicken, because, you know, you just cook it or saute it in the pan. And I season it with my regular seasonings, and then you just add a little or some heavy whipping cream, and also you add some ranch, the ranch, Hidden Valley, the package of ranch, and you just sprinkle it over there, and you just cook it down, and this is what it looked like. So I think I went over my carbs today, but it's okay. I actually got on a scale this morning, and I said I wasn't going to do it. I actually dropped 16 pounds. So I know I probably had a whole lot of fluid on me, but I feel a lot better. I am still a little sore, some inflammation in my joints and stuff, but it's a lot better. I was able to walk more today. I did walk up and down my driveway a few times, and I could do a little bit more without my legs getting hurt, and I hadn't even taken any of my Tylenols like I normally do. So this is day 7. I will come with more. If you got any questions or comments, please let me know. And so I will talk with you all later. So whatever part of the world you are in, good night, good morning, good evening, but most of all, sweethearts, be safe.